Hey favorite foodies, welcome back to my channel and thanks for being here. Today, as you can see, we are making this delicious baked chin chin. It's oilless, there is no frying in this recipe, and I made this with mainly whole wheat flour and almond flour. Now guys, without much ado, let's get right into this healthy recipe that is great for you. Now we're going to need some whole wheat flour. Put that in a bowl. A little bit of all-purpose flour just for binding this recipe, nothing much. Almond flour. We're going to add some sugar as well. Half cup or less is fine for this recipe. Baking powder, salt, and we're going to add in some nutmeg for that flavor. We're going to mix all of the dry ingredients together. Then you're going to make a well in the middle. Now crack in 1 egg. Add in some melted butter. And we're going to gradually add in some liquid milk. Now mix that together properly before you start, incorporating the flour into the liquid. I like to add in my milk a little bit at a time just to make sure that all of it is mixing properly. I'll add the rest of the milk and continue mixing. Now at this point, I am going to move to using my fingers to mix this up, and I am going to add in a little bit of water. Now you see that the dough is forming. Now once the dough has formed, I'm going to knead this just a little bit, not too much. Just until the dough is smooth enough. I like to let this sit for about 30 minutes or more. I will put this in a plastic wrap and I just wrap it up. Now the great thing about this recipe or any chin chin recipe is that you can make the dough ahead of time, so you don't have too much work to do when you're ready to fry or to bake. For this one is a baking recipe, guys. We are not frying anything here. Now this is going to sit for 30 minutes, and then after 30 minutes I'm just going to sprinkle some flour on my work surface, and I'll bring out the dough and just place the dough on the work surface. I'm going to put some flour on my rolling pin just like this, and I'm going to roll the dough into a flat shape. As much as I can, I'm going to try to roll this into a rectangle shape, but guys, take note, because we are not using a lot of all-purpose flour here, the dough is going to kind of be breaking a little bit like this, which is okay, guys. We're still gonna get our chin chin made. Now this is what I could get. I'm going to just trim the edges like this. Don't worry, we are not throwing away the dough that is being trimmed. We're just setting this aside to get a rectangle shape first, so we can kind of get much of what we are much of the shape we're looking for first before we do the rest of the little ones that I'm putting on the sides right now. So we're going to cut some vertical shape or lines. Now when we're done making vertical lines, we're going to make horizontal lines like this. You can cut it to your desired size. Now when you're done, you're just gonna scoop this up and put it on a baking sheet. Now the rest of the dough, I am gonna cut it the same way I did with the big rectangle. Just horizontal and vertical lines will do the trick. The same way, guys. We are not wasting anything. Now we are going to put all of this on our baking sheet. Make sure we spread everything out. Now some of it is going to stick together just a little bit. You just, separate it with your fingers like this. It's not going to be too much. And then we're going to make sure we spread it flat on the baking pan or baking sheet. This is going to go in the oven for about 25 minutes to 30 minutes. Now I like to put this in the oven and then I'll bring it out halfway through. That's about 15 minutes later, and just mix it up like this. Make sure everything is mixed properly, and I'll put it back in the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. And finally, our big chin chin is ready. Now guys, this was easy to make. It's healthy and delicious. Now look at this. Guys, this one, you will love it. Now I hope you're gonna enjoy this recipe. When you try it, please let me know in the comment section what you think. Did you hear that crunch? Thank you everyone for being here. Once again, don't forget to subscribe and enjoy.